Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are on Unit 5.7, the circle family. Now, the standard form of the equation of a circle with center at 0, 0 and radius is as follows. All right, so here is our equation, ladies and gentlemen. X squared plus y squared equals r squared. And obviously that r is the radius, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now remember the radius of a circle is from the middle of the circle to the edge of the circle. Okay, that is our radius. Now, all of the graphs that we're going to look at today, the center is going to be at 0, 0. Okay, we're not going to move that center around. That would change the equations quite a bit. Okay. If any of you ever go on to a little bit more advanced mathematics, you'll learn about the circles that are not in the center. But we're not going to do that. All of our circles are going to be in the center. So here we go. So in this problem, we notice, ladies and gentlemen, that the r squared is 9. So in order to find the radius, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to take the square root of that. So if we take the square root of r squared, and remember we take the square root of the other side, and we actually do put that positive and negative in front, which we talked about in a recent video, we find out that the radius is positive negative 3. Okay, so again, our circle, the center is going to be right there at 0, 0. So when I make this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up. Okay, and so now try to sketch this as best that you can. Okay, I'll do the best that I can. And try not to make a diamond out of it. It is a circle, and I'll try to do the best I can too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw as best I can to try to keep that like a circle. There we go. Not too bad. Okay, it's a little crooked, but it'll work. So real easy, folks. Okay, so what's your r squared? Take the square root of it. Then we can graph our circle. Okay, let's look at another one. Okay, in this one, it says that the r squared is 49. Well, we're going to take the square root of both sides. We're going to put the positive and negative in front. And so we get r equals positive negative 7. So just like we did before, we're going to mark our 4 spots that we have. Okay, so I need to go to 7 here. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to put my dots on the 7s all the way around, positive and negative. And I'm going to go ahead and draw this circle as best that I can. Hey, that one didn't turn out too bad. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this next one, we've got a little wrinkle in it. Okay, here we go. So this one, you'll notice, has a 3 in front of the x squared and a 3 in front of the y squared. Okay, well, we want x squared and y squared. We want them to be by themselves. Okay, we don't want a number except the number 1 in front of that. So first thing we need to do on this one, everybody, is we need to divide everything by 3. Okay, we want to get rid of those 3's that are in the front. So when we do that, ladies and gentlemen, we get x squared plus y squared equals 81. Okay, 81. Almost did my division incorrect there. So that's an 81. Okay, well, the r squared is 81. So we're going to take the square root of it. And so we get r equals, oops, I forgot to put the positive and negative in front. R equals positive negative 9. Okay, I'm not going to fully graph this one, but okay, so we would go all the way to 9 on the right, -9 on the left, -9 underneath, +9 on top. All right, we would make our dots, and then we would draw our circle. Okay, let's move on. What else can we do with this information? Well, we can go backwards, folks. So here again is our general standard form, x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Now, we should also be able to go backwards. If you know r is 12, then you should be able to write the equation. Well, all we need to do is take the 12 and square it, okay? And that's going to give us 144, which is now our r squared. So now you're not done. You got to write the equation. So x squared plus y squared equals r. Whoops, I don't want the r squared. Silly, Mr. Ellering. I want the 144 there. There we go. That's it. Boom, we're done. We have the equation. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, this one has a 16. So I'm going to go ahead, take the 16, and I'm going to square it. And 16 squared is 256. Well, that's a terrible looking 5. 256. Okay, that's my r squared. Okay, but don't stop there. Now you need to write your equation. X squared, that's a terrible x. X squared plus y squared equals 256. All right, we're going to do 2 more of these. Okay, now notice this one has a square root around it. So what I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I want to square the square root of 21. And if you remember, square rooting and squaring cancel each other out. So that's going to be a 21. All right, so that means my answer is x squared plus y squared equals 21. Okay, because that's my r squared. All right, the next one. Look at this one. Okay, so we've got 5 square roots of 6. So I'm going to take and square 5 square roots of 6. Okay, well, what happens here? Well, I'm going to break it up into 5 squared times the square root of 6 squared. Okay, remember that square goes to both of those. So let's see, that becomes 25. 5 squared is 25 times 6. And 25 times 6, that's 150. Okay, that's my r squared. So my answer is x squared plus y squared equals 150. Okay, that wasn't so bad. All right. Again, if I'm going too fast, remember, hit the pause button, rewind it if you need to. All right, got a few more things to look at here. What else can we do? Well, I could give you an ordered pair, and I'm going to want you to figure out what the equation is. Well, first of all, we're going to figure out some other ordered pairs that are on the circle. So what this is saying, folks, this is saying that this -4, 3 is on the circle. So let's see, -4, 3, that would be left 4 and up 3. So that would be like right about there. It's saying that that point is on the circle. Well, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to go ahead, since I know my ordered pair, let me write my equation up here. X squared plus y squared equals r squared. Well, -4 is my x, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Let's see, -4 squared plus, okay, 3 is my y value, so 3 squared. All right, I can figure out my r squared. Let's see. That would be 16 plus 9. Oh, it looks like my r squared is going to be 25. And my radius is going to be plus or minus 5 because I took the square root. Okay, but, oops. I want more points. It says give 7 other ordered pairs that would give us the same equation. Give us 7 other ordered pairs that would give us the same equation. Okay, well, let's think about this, okay? If negative 4 squared plus 3 squared, that gives us 25. Think about this. If I take positive 4 squared plus 3 squared, I also get 25. So that ordered pair, ladies and gentlemen, is positive 4, 3. So if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, positive 4, 3, that would be right about there. Okay. How about this? How about negative 4 squared plus negative 3 squared? Ooh, hey, negative 4 squared plus negative 3, that's 25 also. Are you getting the idea of what's going on here? So that means negative 4, negative 3 also works. Okay, that's 2 other ordered pairs. Okay, now if I graph that, that would be negative 4, negative 3. That dot would be like right about here. I bet there's one in the other quadrant. I bet we could say positive 4, negative 3. Okay, let me go ahead and I'll do that one in pink. So positive 4 squared plus negative 3 squared. Hey, that also gives us 25. So positive 4, negative 3. All right, well, that dot would be right about here. But that's only 3 and it says 7 more? What? Okay. You can switch the numbers. Look. Okay, let me, what color haven't I used yet? Let's go with green. Let's say I want to switch. Let's say I want to go, the y value be 3 squared. So 3 squared plus negative 4 squared. Ooh, that also equals 25. Okay, well, that ordered pair will work 3, negative 4. So where's 3, negative 4? Over 3 up 4. So that means that dot is going to be like right about there. Well, guess what? Okay, to save time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and do the others. So I've got 4 so far. All right, so what are some other ones? I could say negative 3, negative 4. That would work. I could say positive 3, positive 4. That would work. And what other one could I give here? I could say negative 3, positive 4. So those are all the ordered pairs that would work. So all of these, ladies and gentlemen, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other ordered pairs that will be on the circle. Okay, and if I drew the circle, granted I didn't put them all up there, but you know, the circle would go like this and all of those ordered pairs would be on that circle. There are actually more, but I'm not going to I'm not going to put those on there. There are more than that. So, but I want you to get that idea. Okay, let's look at another one. We got 2 examples left. So this time we've got 8, 5. So if I take 8 squared plus 5 squared, let's see, 8 squared plus 5 squared, that's going to give us 89. Okay, I'm not going to put the dots on this. Well, I'll put the first dot on there. So I would go over 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would put that dot right there. Okay, So just like before, I want to know 7 other ordered pairs that would give us that same equation. Okay, all I need to do is switch signs and move the numbers. So this was our first one, 8, 5. Okay, I could go negative 8, 5. I could go negative 8, negative 5. Because remember, when you square a number, it becomes positive. So that would also give me the 89. Okay, let's see what else. I could go positive 8, negative 5. Okay, there's 4 of them. Now I could switch the 5s and the 8s around. Okay, I could go positive 5, positive 8. I could go positive 5, negative 8. I could go negative 5, negative 8, and one more, I could go negative 5, positive 8. So I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other ordered pairs that would give us that same equation. Okay? Pretty easy. Think about it. If you didn't get it, rewind it and think about it again. Or, okay, try to get it up there. All right. Okay, one example left. Here's a real world application problem. And I'm going to do my best to draw this freehand. It works a lot better when we have graph paper. We have a cellular phone tower service that services a 9-mile radius. Okay, so let's say that right here in the center, this is where our cell phone tower is. And it services a 9-mile radius. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. Okay, so it services a radius of 9 miles. So I'm visualizing it here. So, all right. So that means the cell phone tower, hey, that wasn't too bad. The cell phone tower, that's the service area, right? So now, if you get a flat tire, 4 miles east and 8 miles north. Okay, well, remember, this is west, this is east, this is north, and then this is south. So 4 miles east, so 1, 2, 3, 4 east, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means it right about here. Now, again, I drew this freehand, so I don't know. It looks really close to the edge. So are you in cell phone service? Could you use your cell phone to call or not? Okay, well, we're going to have to show this mathematically because it's really close. And I drew this freehand, so I'm not going to be able to tell. All right, now remember, x squared plus y squared equals r squared, right? Okay, well, we know that the radius is 9 miles. So that would be x squared plus y squared equals, okay, 9 squared is 81, so 81. Now, 4 miles east, that's going to be the x value, folks. So I'm going to go 4 squared. 8 miles north, that's going to be the y value, so I'm going to go plus 8 squared. All right, I'm going to put equals 81. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure this out. So this is 16 plus 64, and I'm going to put equals 81. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, when I add 16 and 64 together, that's 80. That adds up to 80. Now, 80 obviously is not equal to 81. 80 is less than 81. So if you plug those numbers in and you find it's less than that r squared, okay, less than means, ladies and gentlemen, that yes, you are in the cell phone service area. That means your cell phone will work. Your cell phone will work. What would tell us that it doesn't work? Okay, if we get a greater than, so if this was greater than 81, then we would have to say there's no cell phone service. Okay, there's no cell phone service. So less than, there is cell phone service. You're in that range for that cell phone tower. Greater than whatever your R squared is, then there would be no cell phone service because you're outside the range of that cell phone tower. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I kept that right at 21 minutes. We'll see you soon. Bye.